Yeah, I should apologize then for the probably poor graphics, but it's for me the best. Otherwise I will get motion sickness. Oh my god, I keep forgetting the fuel. How much fuel do we have left? 231 liters, which is enough for 470 kilometers. Oh, that's enough to actually finish this route, so this delivery, so I'm not worried about that. Mannheim on the board there, go right. Yeah, it's much better to really read when it's daytime. Like I could not, those little letters on the back of that truck, I could not read that on the back of that trailer. Don't know if you could read it either. But, you know, trying to give you an indication. Like, I can see that mirror there, but it's not really clear either. I can see it, but it is just a little bit blurry. It's not pixelated, it's just blurry. And now I can see the dashboard more clear. I can see all the numbers. They are blurry. Very hard to read them. But now I can see the ref counter. I can see it much more clear. Wow, this is always such a weird feeling, but at the same time so natural. Very weird to explain, really. This is why I find it relaxing. Just sit down, relax a little bit. This might look very weird, but for me it's just so relaxing right now. It really is. I know, it's weird, right? But it's the way it is. 60. You kidding me? What I do want to do is really follow the rules though in this Let's Play. So, well, 60 is a little bit slow in my opinion, so I'm just going to keep it at around 70. Let's actually go back to 11th gear. It is so amazing, and I find it super relaxing for some reason. Like, I only wish that my head, when I turn it, would be a little bit more smooth. But that's down to my graphics card. But still, it is so nice. Oh, 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 oh. Pay attention to the road. Need to fuel up real soon. Gonna hope that there's a service station coming up next. 3 more hours to go. I guess I will do another delivery after this. I know it will be a long recording session, but I just enjoy it. So yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now maybe I'm making you jealous. If I am, sorry, it's not my intention, but being a bit more honest, buying the DK2 right now, in my opinion, isn't the best idea. I mean, if you cannot wait, like me, then go ahead and buy it. But right now, you know, it's already being shipped. It's basically already a product now. It's out on the market, and while buying it now is possible, of course, if you cannot wait. But if you have the patience, be smart and wait for the CV1 to come out. I mean, it's now really a little bit too late in my opinion to still order a DK2. I think the CV1, there were rumors that it is going to be released summer next year, but those are obviously rumors, so don't trust me on that. So, once again, the 3D model is amazing. The render this is not really. I have said it in Live for Speed videos. It looks like you watch through a fence, like it's a filter. You kind of see pixels when you really concentrate on them. But once again, the experience is so good that I just look over that and, you know, look at this. This is so cool. This is the best experience, hands down, the best experience. Live for Speed is so cool too, but it's quite an old game. This game is new, it's fresh, It's relaxing. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy racing in Need for Speed more than driving in this game. But this game is a better experience because of the 3D model. You don't get a lot of excitement, but for me it's just a relaxing. It's so cool. It's astonishing really, as we have a service station up ahead, so we will fuel up there. I should as well apologize for the late video. I wanted to do a video previous week, but as you might know, my wheel broke down. I fixed it, and then a couple of days later my pedals broke down. Well, my brake pedal broke down, so I couldn't really do a video. I can see those prices clearly, that's no problem. I can see a jet there, that's no problem either. It's just a little bit more blurry, that's it. I'm just gonna put my engine down here for a second. Parking brake on. Let's have a look. The textures are, well, great, to be honest. They are not the best quality, but once again, my game isn't the highest quality at the moment. One thing which I noticed is that there are no pedals down there. That wasn't in the Scania the case. It's not the case here either. It feels like I can just press those switches, touch them. And the roof is kind of low. I don't have claustrophobia or something like that, but it does feel like you're in a little space, a little bit, compared to the Scania, which was a high line or a top line, whatever it is called. Excuse me, professional truck drivers and everyone who knows it. I do not know. But yeah, the roof is just a little bit higher. Whenever I do this, it just feels like I'm going to touch the ceiling, the roof of this truck. It's unbelievable. That little mirror up there is very hard to see. Those two mirrors are okay-ish. Tricky to see in the long distance. This mirror over here is okay. That's no problem really. Now I cannot watch this. I never find this boring to do. It never gets old doing this. Just looking around here. Like, those aren't the best textures in the world. But hey, I still, just whenever I look more into the distance, it really is like I'm just in the real world. Very nice and very cool experience. I can also do this, just look a little bit more like that. Yeah, just very cool. Let's fuel up. It's really like you're in a space. The chair is nice. It's all 3D, you know. It's all 3D, and that is it for me. Oh, this big tank. This tank is really big. 1100 liters. It is much more than my Scania and my other on my other profile. Is there someone behind me? No, I thought there was. What more can I say really? I don't know. Looking at the rev limiter. Oh wait, the parking brake's still on, of course. There we are. That was why I stalled the engine. Okay, back on the route again. Let's have a look. Time remaining 9 hours 20 minutes. Next rest stop, blah blah blah. It's no problem. Whoa. Didn't expect him to pop up there. And we're on the way again. Let me tell you a few games which I've played so far with the Oculus Rift, a few demos. Cyberspace is where I started off with, and I immediately fell in love. That was my first experience with the Oculus Rift. Then I did some Ocean Rift, Sideline Chair, which is one of the best demos I have played so far. I wanted to do DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. Couldn't get that working yet, and I haven't really tried the last days to make that work, so need to look into that again. I've played Live for Speed, of course Euro Truck Simulator 2, R Factor 2, which was not a success, but I will upload a video on that as well on the channel. And I think just a few more demos, and that's really it. Oh yeah, Minecraft. Yes, Minecraft with a Rift on. It was actually good. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, nothing so far comes really close to this one. Need for Speed was super good as well. This is just so much fun. I can truck around for well, maybe 6 hours straight away and not get bored. Really, it's that cool. And virtual reality, by the way, is definitely the future. I really do believe so. I can see my trailer clearly in the mirror, so that's not a problem. It's just the long distance once again, which is well, the only problem really. One more hour to go. This has actually been a long recording session. I doubt whether I want to do another delivery really, but yeah, let's do it. Oh no, come on truck. Come on. Power! Power! Wow, 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 hang on a second. Wow! That is awesome. Completely forgot to shift thanks to that. That was awesome. That was so awesome. That was once again the 3D model which convinced me so much. Really convincing me that I am here actually. Wow. That is cool. That is very cool. I think I can notice that the truck has a bit more power, because I remember getting frustrated all the time really with this truck and the speed, but it's only really when I go uphill now, which really frustrates me. The rest doesn't really frustrate me. What I always have with watching people with the Oculus Rift is like, it sometimes gets a little bit annoying when someone the whole time moves his head while you're not in control of it. But actually when you have it on yourself, you're obviously in control of it yourself. And well, watching around then once again feels completely natural, not annoying at all. It's just very relaxing once again. I just wish the FPS would be a little bit higher, but I will buy a new graphics card soon at least. That is what I'm planning on doing. So that should get rid of my issues a little bit more. I don't think the video which I'm recording right now is that laggy. Luckily it isn't. At least that's what I hope. So the viewing experience will be good for you guys. Now let's actually put the power down. See what this thing can do. We're almost there. 28 minutes. Like in the distance, it's not like you cannot see from, like, let's give an example. You cannot see from 150 meters onwards. No, that's not it. It's only, it gets blurry over time. Like every single meter, it gets a little bit more blurry. Why it's getting laggy around this area? Getting a little bit laggy whenever I move my head. It will get rid soon, hopefully. It just gets blurry over time, and then when you look really far into the distance, it is quite blurry. The steering wheel is as well super big. I don't think the Scania has this big wheel. We're approaching the city. Mannheim, I think it was. Or town, whatever it is. It looks like a city, judging from these buildings or apartments. What I've heard as well, a little bit news on Euro Truck Simulator 2 itself, is that they have now achieved a new license, Mercedes license. Obviously, Mercedes was actually already in the game, but it was called Majestic, thanks to the licensing, thanks to SCS not having the license, but now they have, so that is good to see. They will include a new DAF truck as well in the game. Don't know if they will put a new Mercedes truck in, which is more refined, thanks to the new licensing. I'm not really sure about that. Don't know if they will put it in the next update. Also, we will get a DLC. What kind of DLC it was, I am not actually sure. Maybe it was the DAF truck. I am not sure actually. But I heard we would get a DLC soon. And it was quite a nice DLC, I think. What was it again? I don't know. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I think you can Google it. If you really want to know it, of course. I do feel like this Oculus Rift can make the videos more exciting as well, because as I've said, as the commentator of this video, with the commentary, it is super important in this game to have something to talk about. Otherwise, it would get boring. But I think with the Oculus Rift, it's some kind of addition to the gameplay, which can make it a bit more fun. There we are. Steering wheel is kind of heavy. I'm gonna make that. See, I can really judge the depth now. Hang on. Let's see how close I can get. There, that's as close as I can get, I think. Let's see. Ah, I still had some space. Oh, you actually can make it. That's a surprise. I thought I couldn't make that. So we will park this in. Look at that environment. Look at that. That is so cool. Well, let's pay attention to our parking. It's a little bit off, but hey, I'll take it. Hello? There we are. And press T. That's one delivery done. I'll do another one, I guess.